from?
We're going to Italy. We're going to Italy. We're going to Italy. We are going to a flower shop. There's no way I'm stopping there.
We are headed to Venice, Italy from Nantes, France. Unfortunately, our flight is delayed a good 4 hours. We're starting to get a little frantic at this point because our car rental at the airport in Venice closes at midnight, and now our flight is looking to come in just after that time frame.
Yes. Here, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, going on the plane.
We made it, but it was an event. Everything closes down in the airport after midnight. So the car rental place is completely closed, and we had to wait quite a while for, looks like, the only taxi service that was coming over to the airport. But we made it safe and sound, and now in beautiful Venice, Italy.
Perfect.
This is our gorgeously lush bed and breakfast that's just a short trip from the airport and the perfect pit stop before we headed over to the island. I'll link down below so you can check it out. This is our second day on the island, and we learned a little more about how to maneuver around the city. One of the tips is finding restaurants that say no service charge outside, so you're not paying a fee just to sit at the table. And also, if they're close to other restaurants, they're typically more competitive in pricing. This is where we found one of our best pit stops with some of the most delicious food and wonderful service. I'll also link this place below. Our first day in Venice was spent trying to navigate the labyrinth that is the city of Venice and trying to catch our bearings. We spent most of the first day in the inner city streets, looking through shop windows and navigating. And the second day we wanted to explore more of the outside coastline, find a park for the kids, and see a different side of the city. Remember when you are heading to Venice that there are no motorized vehicles on the island, so you are walking everywhere you want to go unless you're taking a gondola or a water taxi. You'll see we did not take a gondola ride because it was a minimum of €80. It would have been for the 5 of us, but we just felt like we wanted to utilize our time for other things, but we're still able to marvel at the gondolas passing by with other passengers.
Going on a
Not yet. We can only do it over there. Whoa! you get up?
This part of exploring the island was a lot of fun because we weren't in the middle of the hustle and bustle of the marketplace, but we're taking turns that would lead us to open areas and bodies of water that we were not anticipating. You would round a cobblestone street and find yourself at a waterway like this one, or an open corridor where local children were kicking around a soccer ball. It was a great way to feel like we were being immersed in the culture. It really is an experience like no other to navigate a city strictly by foot, where their only means of transportation is through the water, going into residential areas like this one, and turning a corner and being by bars, restaurants, and shops. You just don't know what to expect. Every path that you take, every corner you turn, you're going to see something new. And you never know exactly what you're going to find. after an amazing day exploring the outskirts of the city, we're making our way back to our B&B, back through the shops, peering at the gorgeous window displays, and trying to take it all in. So we were perusing down one of the streets that we actually had gone by yesterday, and I had noticed something in the window I wanted to buy as a gift, and so we ran in today, and this is the shop, and it's very deceiving because all of the stores that we had gone through before had been really small boutiques, and Annabelle and I had walked in and we tried to open the door, and then a gentleman opened the door for us, and it was like a movie because you look around and it is massive. It's so deceptive, like a secret. And so we went in, and this really kind girl in there that was working asked to help us, and then shared with me if I was buying the item that I had seen, they were going to give us a card to come up to the 4th floor that they had a terrace of views of Venice, which was an understatement. We can almost see all of Venice from up here. So it was a very happy accident, and now we get to see all of this. Everything. It's beautiful.
Perfect.
Look at the boats.